Rolling.
We are rolling.
All right. Well, welcome to Monday Night Heroes, which today's topic is the Super Bowl, apparently. Specifically the halftime show. And why the hell would anybody be a Browns fan?
AKA all the layers of petty you can name.
Sorry. But after that, we are going to be playing, and it is after that now, Old School Essentials. And we're going to continue our quest on the fourth and most dangerous level of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
And if you're listening at home and you want those football discussions and whatnot, join us on the $1,000 level at Patreon.
Right. Then we'll pretend to know what we're talking about with football until the cows.
Like nothing about what he just said implies that we know what we're talking about. He just said if you wanted those conversations.
Right. Give me $1,000 and I'll record them.
So, in the fine Monday Night Heroes tradition, from right to left and counterclockwise, we will introduce the players and get right in with the action. So today, Brian.
Squitter Cutbait, human bard extraordinaire, master of the cowbell that summons battle goats and the bagpipe on occasion, but less so than usual. But maybe we'll fix that this weekend.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, level 6.
Sweet. Tonight I am playing Baltana, the Drow Thief, and who happens to be a lover and taste tester of goat stew.
You weren't supposed to say that part out loud while the goats can hear you.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
The goats are kind of like the meat and Millie ways. They're like Odin's goats. All right, Rodney.
Hello, I am playing Silric, a bog standard elf and nothing to write home about.
The really cool sword. Literally. Finally, Nico.
We deserve a 10 XP bonus for that.
No, that was a 10 XP loss, in my opinion.
It's
And
intelligence
points
loss.
to Slytherin.
Yeah, pretty much. I am playing Tiffany, the Drow Ranger, who is now contemplating the finer mechanics of can you eat said summon goat? If you kill it to slaughter it, wouldn't it just disappear?
Well,
If you killed one of those goats with your sword,
it would be automatically yours. The question still stands if it would disappear after the fact, though.
So listen, if you just cut off one leg, it's still alive.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that. I like animals too much.
Have your goats roll around in this dry rub for me.
You find Tiffany just conversing with the goats in the corner. So, okay, look, guys, this is for science. This is nothing personal.
I cast.
How do you feel about rubbing in these 11 herbs and spices for me for a little bit?
I'll see you tomorrow. Because it is the same goats every time.
Oh, if it's the same goats, she couldn't bring herself to try that on them.
It's the same goats every time.
However, if one was to fall in battle, she is not above trying then because one does not waste meat when one is traveling.
All right. So,
It started with each battle. I guess that's my bigger question that I'll have to test next time.
On the fourth level, the most dangerous level of this dungeon, you have a map, which is great. Finally, you had actually last time discovered the map room, and yoinked the maps, and wandered into an area that was guarded by. First, we had some ettins, and then it was all ettins. It was ettins all the way down, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So you fought a bunch of ettins who had some like pretty kick-ass treasure, if I recall.
Yep. It was
Very
pretty
good
decent.
edit.
It was pretty
And
decent.
you have a cadre of ogres that have been helping you out.
But brokers.
That somehow Squitter managed to charm. Not last time, but the time before.
Through the power of the orb of elemental death.
Yes. Yes.
Look, my
'cause you
awkward
guys
finger
have-
guns only work on thieves, apparently.
Because you guys have the MacGuffin. All right. And last time you were going through the treasure in the Ettin containment area when you all heard a noise coming from the room that you were just in. And that's kind of where we left it. So I'm going to give you a chance to like a round to do something, and then we'll each roll d6 to see what happens. So, what are you guys going to do? And obviously, we are without Dwarven Cleric today. So,
I am going to take this round to pop a healing potion.
okay. You can roll the results of that if you want.
5. Yay.
Right. So Silric takes into his utility belt, pops the cork on a potion, and chugs it.
Yeah. That's good
Okay.
stuff.
I think what I'm going to do is
It's great.
I'm going to attempt to search the room.
The room has been searched. That's what you guys were doing.
Let me rephrase that.
You
I'm
weren't
trying
here
to.
last.
Oh, what I'm trying to figure out is, can we hear anything?
You hear what you hear are like footsteps echoing on the stone floor, coming from back the way that you were. So, if you look in the chat on the app, not the app, on Discord.
I see 4 maps in one page.
Right. So the one with the rooms that are numbered 400 and blah blah blah.
The one that's shaped like a demon.
That's the level you're on, and you are currently in room 415, and you hear the echoing footsteps coming from 410. So from the east, getting louder. That's exactly where we left it. And I know you weren't here last time, so it is a little confusing. So that's what you're hearing. You hear low, very low, like the grumble, like low conversation. It kind of sounds. It's not a language anyone knows. I don't think. And but it's low. It's gruff. Even though it's one of those situations where they're trying to be quiet, but they're too big to really pull that off.
Well, that sounds like a them problem more than an our problem.
Right. I mean, but I'm just giving you a round because you heard this. I'm giving you a round to prepare yourselves or do whatever you want to do, really. But the room has been searched.
I'm going to attempt to hide.
Okay.
In pounce. If something wants to come in here, I want to be in position to welcome.
That's fine. There's plenty of places to hide in this room. There's these bedrolls. There's these chests. So yeah, hit me with your.
Yeah. To hide is. Give me a quick sec. Hide is 36%.
Would you like me to roll that for you?
Yes, please, and don't tell me.
Okay.
I want it to be a surprise.
Okay. Yeah. So you hunker down. I'm assuming you have like your weapon ready.
Yeah, I have my weapon ready. And I'm ready
You're
to spring.
Right. Okay. All right. So Silric pops his potion. Tastes great. Baltana slips into the shadows and says, "Filling."
I see dead people.
What?
Tiffany, Squitter, what are you guys doing?
I'm going
Did
to.
you tell us anything was coming?
Y'all heard this.
Oh, we all heard it.
Yeah, you heard it last time.
Well, I'm gonna get on the side of the door with the rope of entanglement in my hands.
Okay.
And I am going to get on another side of the door with my entanglement spell ready.
Okay. All right.
Not fancy, but it'll work.
Let's see. Oh, those are all rods. I'm just checking the entanglement specifics, which I forget every goddamn time. Save versus spells, and it is 50 feet. All right, it doesn't give me or 8 human-sized creatures or number of larger, smaller equivalent. All right. Okay. All right, somebody roll a d6.
Two.
Okay. Well,
What?
I rolled a 2 as well, so re-roll.
So it begins.
6.
All right, I rolled a 4.
And
So
haste
there's
is
no-
still in effect, by the way.
Okay. Yep. So, you don't get a surprise round, but coming through the doorway, you smell first, really, and you could see you see like the doorway gets filled with the shadow of this huge thing. As it passes through, you see that it's like a hill giant, and you can hear 3 other ones coming up from behind. So you have this hill giant coming into the room. Now Squitter and Timpani have it, thermobolized. Is that a word? It is now. So I'll let you two can go first. As
I go ahead and cast entanglement.
okay, do we get a saving throw for that?
I believe so. Yes.
Spells, save versus spells.
Saving throw versus spell.
All right. Yes. So you cast the spell, and the hill giant makes his save.
Ah.
So is there like a half effect, or is it just not work?
I think it's just a knot.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of an
Well,
all or nothing kind of thing.
All right. Technically, I'm supposed to ask if anybody else is casting spells, because spells go first. I'm forgetting to do that. All right. So Tiffany, what are you doing?
tossing the rope.
All right. And that also is a save versus spells, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It squeaks by. You pass that one as well.
Damn.
And you know the one spell goes pew, and the rope goes, and the hill giant goes fee fi fo fum, because
Oh, cliche.
Well, I mean, That one failed. Do I still get to swing? Because fuck it, at this point, it's in here.
Yeah. So you do get 2 attacks.
I consider the rope toss one of my attacks.
Yeah, it would totally
Yeah.
be one of your attacks.
So
All right.
let's see. What's the armor class on it?
You are trying to hit armor class 4.
Okay. That is a natural 20. So yeah, I hit.
Okay, yeah, roll
Or-
your damage with the flame tongue.
Ooh, that's good. That would be 9 points of damage.
Oh. All right.
Oh,
So I'm gonna see if this guy starts to burn. Oh,
Did he?
he did.
Ooh.
Oh shit! So he's gonna take another 6 damage from as his tunic catches fire.
She is instantly like, yes, and then like, oh shit, now it's really gonna pay attention to me.
All right. Okay. And technically, Squitter, if you want to actually do an attack, you can do that as well. You can't cast another spell.
that's all right. From hell's heart I stab at thee with my +1 longsword.
Armor class 4.
All right, hold on. And that is, ooh, a 14, which is not enough. So let's see. What is it? It's like, what's been new adjusted?
What's your thing?
I'm a level
your
6
attacker?
bard. Here, hold on. It's like I'm double checking on that because I wasn't expecting to level up so fast. Sorry.
Clearly.
Anyway.
You're level 6.
Yeah. I'm level 6
Your
on
attacker
that.
was 17.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
hit. You hit. It'd be a
17.
12 to hit with a armor class 4.
Yeah.
So that's -4 plus. It's like okay, so that's. Oh wait, no, with a +1 on, so that is a hit. Okay.
Well, yeah, you take. It's only 12 to hit with the 4.
All right. Well, anyway, and that
13.
is a
It's
8 points
13.
damage.
7 is 12. Oh, is it 13? My bad. I took it the wrong one.
That's why I have the calculator.
I got the chart in front of me. I was just looking at the one below it.
Anyway,
Because I can't remember.
Roll
I
your
have to use the
damage
chart.
as
8 or 7 + 1.
you did 8.
Yep.
Damn, you're rocking this guy.
Okay, good. Well, it's like I hope that he gets the idea that he can fail his morale check any minute now. He's been burned and stabbed, and he's hardly even in the door.
All right. All right. So Silbert, what are you doing?
Kill him.
I would like to pitch a flask of oil between the giant's legs in such a way that when they kill this guy and he falls down, he lights the oil in front of his followers.
Jeez. Ruthless.
Okay, so while this is going on, he's like trying to get in the room. Well, all right. No, it's fine. Roll. Make a dex roll.
Dex roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll low. Oh my god.
You guys. What?
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
say
that's
it like
bad.
that. I thought it landed on me.
No, that's bad.
That's a crit
Oh, what?
fail.
Oh
That's a
no,
crit
it did
fail.
land on me.
No. She tried to pitch it between the thing's legs, but you didn't. Unfortunately, you hit it square on the chest, on the flaming chest.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask both Squitter
Ugh,
and Tiffany to save
no.
versus spells.
Below, right?
Above.
Yeah, no, you
Above
want to
your
go
save.
above.
Above? Okay.
Yeah.
17, I save.
20. All right, I'll take it.
I mean, I should have asked for a dex roll, but too late. All right. So the oil flask hits the hill giant and explodes everywhere. You guys are able to dodge out of the way. You both made your saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys both dodge out of the way. But the flames like flare up, and it smells like barbecued hill troll.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna say that the guy is gonna take another 6 points of damage. And that because he's burning like that, he's gonna burn for 3 rounds.
He's still got some fight in him.
All right, and it's gonna do all right. Actually, we'll do it like this. Oh shit. All right, it's gonna do 3d6, then 2d6, then 1d6. 12, 13. I need my calculator because now we're getting the football numbers. All right.
Football numbers. If it's the Chiefs, and it's very low.
You know, adding seven,
Oh, too soon.
seven threes and twos. Okay. Yeah, so that flares up and like the room gets really bright and you kind of hear the as this hill giant is now, on fire and he runs into the room, flailing his arms around, trying to put himself out. Finally, Baltano, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to attempt to hit the flaming hill giant.
Okay. You successfully hit.
Oh, sweet. And I just rolled a natural 20. So
Okay. So
Well, we're wasting these 20s.
I know. I'll take it. Listen.
All right.
It's better than rolling a 1.
Well, yeah, so you're going to roll your damage and your backstab damage.
Yep. So 1d8 plus 1. And my backstab is double damage. Okay, 1 sec. I rolled an 8 and I got 7. So 8, so 16 damage.
Jesus. All right. Okay. Yeah, this guy is pretty fucked up. He's still going, but he's like desperately trying to put himself out. The goats. Speaking of which, goat number 1, which is how long does Mega Goat last? Do we know?
Give me a moment. Cleric spells. Growth of animal. It lasts 12 turns.
All right.
12 turns.
12 turns.
Oh yeah, it's still Mega Goat. All right. So Mega Goat goes charging, but he does not charge the goat or the giant that is currently flapping around in flames.
I don't blame him.
Through the door. Well, Mega Goat's like standing orders is protect the bard.
Yes.
So he runs through the door and charges one of the other 3 hill giants that are currently in the hallway connecting 410 to 415.
Ooh.
Okay.
And he is trying to hit armor class 4.
I am not going to stop him.
So yeah, Mega Goat hits, and the other goat goes in and also hits.
Yeah.
So-
Imagine them hitting at the same time. It's just the other one's between his legs.
Well, no, they both hit. Sorry.
I'm just getting the visual of it. It's like I imagine the big goat, the little goat's between his legs, and they just move at the same time.
Yeah, it's like what was it? The drive-in. Did you ever read that?
Oh yeah.
Read what?
The drive-in, John Lansdale's The Drive-In. Well, there's this part where one guy is permanently fused on the shoulders of the other guy, and they become like one entity with 2 brains.
Mhm.
Oh.
Isn't that called schizophrenic?
No.
It called fusion.
And they have to do a little dance first.
No, they do not. All right, here we go. All right. Damage. So first one is the ram.
Could be worse. It could be the shunting. If you know, you know.
Mm.
And if you know, I'm sorry.
All right. So both of them hit. Both of them end up hitting this guy.
Poor giant. Ho ho ho.
Like it's better this way for us.
Mm.
Ho,
Better him
ho,
than us.
ho, hill giant.
Hill giants.
Oh ho ho. Charred giant.
That's all on you. I was not going for the pyromaniac approach.
It's not like I can control whether or not they catch on fire. I also didn't toss the oil on it. I'm just enjoying the light show.
This is a serious violation of the Great Hawk Conventions, I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure drow are not part of that convention.
If I'm telling you, if this was Call of Cthulhu, that giant would be making a Constitution check right about now.
He'd be making a sanity roll too because he just got fucking bamboozled.
He
Like,
just got hit
I mean,
by a goat.
That goat is larger than average. What the fuck?
It was hit by Tom Brady.
I've never even done
Just because they call the goat. Anyway,
yeah.
You know, you could use a better example of Muhammad Ali because
yeah,
He was the goatist.
or Michael Jordan.
Not enough powder involved for Michael Jordan.
Ooh.
How do you think the goat got big?
Fair.
All right. So yeah, so that would be your guys' round. The ogres aren't really doing much as of yet because they're too dumb to go through. All right. So now it is the giant's turn.
All right.
Giant number, the burning giant. And I can't believe I just said that. The burning giant is going to have to make a morale check. Because he is on fire.
You don't need no water.
No, he
That
does.
motherfucker burn.
He totally needs water.
Burn, fucker, burn.
Okay.
Purge.
Oh, that's
Meanwhile,
fire. Fuck is a hill giant.
While he's figuring that
There
out,
we go.
somewhere Ohio Players is playing.
Okay. So this is one stalwart motherfucking giant.
Oh.
So he runs into the room, turns around, and looks at Silric with hate in his eyes, and he just like is. What's your armor class is 0, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, because he's swinging at you.
Come get some.
Ooh, you shouldn't have said that.
I said it last time. It
You
got whacked
should
too.
not have said that. All right. All right. So they do 2d8
Okay.
as he
Ooh.
just like comes. Glad you took that potion, huh?
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna do 6. Take 6 points of damage as he hauls off and punches you. Now I'm gonna make you make save versus spells because he's on fire.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you're not on fire.
All right. Give me a moment to take my 6 damage and keep that handy. Save versus spells, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I made that.
All right.
Ah.
So you just take the brunt of the blow, but maybe he hit you without on a part that wasn't currently flaming. Okay, so giant number 2 grabs Mega Goat by the head.
No.
What is Mega Goat's armor class? Why do I write down the useless shit? Armor class set 7. Oh, I think that. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
What happened to our ogres anyway?
They're too dumb to do anything right now. They're in the room
Yeah.
with you. And they're afraid of fire.
Noted.
So the second hill giant, the one the goats attacked, grabs Mega Goat by the head and just smashes its head into the wall. Just bam. And Mega Goat is going to be down 9 points. You hear a pathetic little bleat. Thunk. And another hill giant roars into the room, looks left, looks right, sees all of you in your glory. We're just gonna go Baltana, you're 1, Squitter, you're 2, Surik, you're 3, Timpani, you're 4. I'm gonna roll a D4. 1, and sees Baltana,
Sweet.
whose sword is dripping giant blood. What's your armor class?
My AC is 2.
All right. All right. And just charges right into you and gives you the old shoulder.
Okay.
The old shoulder charge. Ooh.
This is where we die, guys. This is where it is.
You're going to take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
You
Just
guys
a flesh
are pretty-
wound.
You guys are pretty hardy at this point, so.
Yep.
Okay. And then the fourth giant comes into the room and looks around and it's a female, and you see her eyes look on the burning giant, and in the other room she passes by the goats, and then she sees the one attacking Baltana. She doesn't do anything right away. She just kind of steps in the room and just surveys the area. If everyone would like to roll a d6. Or one of you, not everyone.
A D1?
One of you roll a d6.
Okay, hold
4.
on.
I also rolled a 4.
God damn it. 5.
Somebody else. All right, I rolled a 1.
All right.
So you guys can go first. So we'll just continue on the same order. So the first thing that happens is the fire happens. Right. So Slim is taking damage, fire damage, and you definitely smell cooked troll or cooked hill giant, and he does not look like he's very he's not on his feet very well. He's a little wobbly. Actually, he's a lot wobbly. All right, so Silric, what are you, or not Silric, Squitter, what are you doing? You went first.
All right, so who we got left in the room? We've got the Burning Hill Giant.
You've got the Burning Hill Giant. You've got the Hill Giant that attacked Baltata. You have a Hill Giant in the other room that's like fighting your goats.
Uh-huh.
But then you have this one, the last Hill Giant, who walked in and kind of took a look around, surveyed the room.
All right. It's like, I tell that Hill Giant, just back away. Just back away. And stab the Flaming Hill Giant.
Okay. Roll to hit armor class 4.
Alright. And that is a 19. Okay, plus 1. That's a 20. Alright. 7 plus 1. It's 8 points of damage.
Yeah. It collapses under your mighty blow.
Collapses or dies?
Describe that mighty blow.
It's like, yeah, I hold my magic sword aloft and I say, by the power of goat skulls. and then the blade down upon this flaming giant of a man. And he expires.
Yeah, he does. He is dead. The stench of burning troll.
Yeah. But watch out for the spastic colon blow.
Yeah, the scent of a burning hill giant just fills the room. It's almost overpowering.
Oof.
Unless any of you are cannibals or eat humanoids, then it smells all right.
All right. That's not me.
All
right. Roll that way.
Tiffany, what are you doing?
Okay, so the one that was in the room is crumbled. There's the female in the room now, right?
Right.
And then there's the one with the goats.
Yep. And then there's one attacking Baltana.
Oh, there's 4 of them?
Yep. Well, now there's 3.
Now it's 3
That's
again.
what I meant. There was 4 of them. I'll get some helping Cuzzo out.
Out my goats.
So
Okay.
We still hasted.
Yep.
Oh yes, you are.
Okay, so first swing is a 1. Second swing is a 2.
Right. Technically, Squitter should get another attack.
Yeah,
Take it.
I will.
I'm glad you reminded me. You guys are hasted.
6. Yeah, damn it.
I'm also glad I reminded us that we were hasted.
Would that include me?
No.
No, you weren't hasted.
Okay.
Okay.
You went off and drank our ale.
Look, I'll
Delicious.
catch up with you guys later. I've got a headache.
I'm gonna check this hallway over here. Don't wait up.
All right, so Squitter, what's your second attack?
Second attack is I can't charm monsters yet, but let's see. We've got Flame and Hill Giant, so I don't need to use the Fairy Fire. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go after another Hill Giant. I'm gonna go after the one that's attacking my goat.
Okay,
Don't you know? All
yeah,
right.
so
7.
Squitter runs out of the room
For the goats.
into the hallway, where you're just in time to see the hill giant walking past the goat whose head he just smashed against the wall,
Mm-hmm.
eyeing up the other goat.
Mm-hmm. And that is an 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. And all right, damage boop is 2. But I hope I've got your attention.
Okay, well, Silric, what are you doing?
I am going to help out Baltana.
Okay.
All right.
I hope you do better than me.
Yeah.
All right. That was AC 4, so that's a hit for 5 damage.
All right.
And AC 4, also a hit for 7 damage.
All right. Okay. Then Goat 1 and Goat 2 are just going to do regular attacks. Their headbutt gore attack on this guy. Headbutt gore attack.
And fancy, but it works.
The goats were fucking hasted too, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they are going to try and bite. So the first goat. Let's see, 4. Where are you? One of them is a hit, and that would be the big goat. The second one hits once.
If I were
All
a
right.
big goat, little.
All right.
Oops, there goes another
Right.
Hill Giant.
Yeah. So this hill giant is swarmed by goats.
Some people pay good money for that. I'm saying.
No, never doubt the power of a goat show.
All right. It's hideous as the goats, who will eat anything, start to chow down on the living flesh of this hill giant.
Oh dear.
Okay. So the ogres are just, I guess the ogres are also hasted, aren't they? Everything's fucking hasted. All right. So the ogres are going to lay into. The ogres are going to attack. Two of them. Well, everyone's on the one on Baltana. They can't really get to that. So they are going to try and get to this female. Ogres. That goes 15. Armor class 4, so 11. Oh shit! 1, 2 hits twice. The ogres just lay into this chick.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage. One, two, three, four. All right.
in my defense, I gave her fair warning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did tell her.
I
He
back
told her to
away.
lay off, and she hasn't had a chance to take a turn yet. So
Well, the if warning was issued.
all right. All right. So these ogres hit. They just lay into this female hill giant. They just start hitting her. Like they're around her and they're just 2 attacks each. All of them hit but one. And this female hill giant goes down in a dust cloud of ogre.
Oof.
Oh, unfortunate.
Now it's their turn.
Can I hit?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I totally ignored you. Go, please.
It's all good.
Please.
I'm gonna
Please.
swing at the one that's trying to hit me.
Sure. Armor class 4.
Roll. Okay, that hits.
Okay.
For 6 points of damage.
All right. Why don't you tell me how that one dies?
Oof.
How tall are they compared to me?
Hill giants they're slightly taller than you, I'd say. They are the smallest of the giants.
Okay. I would.
They're still big. I mean, they're still giants. They're like 8 feet tall or whatever. But they're bigger than you, but they're not like a fire giant, which is like has the air up there.
It's not a
Then I
strong
would say I would have probably just taken my sword and cut his head off, since he's not that much taller than me.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Payback.
Gruesome.
Yeah. So yeah, your sword flashes and the hill giant's head rolls. And its body just like slumps down. It doesn't fall all the way down, but it's like on its knees, almost Family Guide, but without a head and semi up.
Rolling.
All right. So now, let's the one out in the hallway now ignores the goats and is going to take a stab or a punch at Squitter. What's your armor class, Squitter?
My armor class is 6. I really need to get some new armor.
It's 6.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check on that. Yeah, level +1 and the dex.
All right. So you are going to take
Oh,
I mean, they have a nice Thaco, so it's not like it's very hard to hit you.
Yeah. I
The
get
Thaco,
that.
so you're going to take 6 points of damage
Okay, well, I can take 6 points of damage. That's
as it
alright.
connects with you.
Uh,
All right. And then something weird happens.
how weird are we talking?
Well, we're talking pretty goddamned weird.
I've seen a lot. Okay, go for it.
All right. I'm going to take some liberties here.
Okay.
But
I can see
where, yeah, so where this hill giantess is a circle of fire, just because this is rule of cool,
Huh.
surrounds her and just flares up. Trashing the ogres surrounding it. Ogre number
Oh.
4 dies automatically.
Oh! Oh, I know. Oh.
So the one dies. Two of them are dead.
Did you just kill my band?
There'll be no reunion tour.
All
For
right.
me, my battle goats.
Okay, so well, you actually don't see this. The rest of
Okay.
you do. This like wall of fire comes up and just surrounds this hill giant, burning the 4 ogres that are attacking her. Two of them die automatically. The other 2 burst into flames, and we'll see what happens to them next round. And you hear in a very almost dainty voice, like not the voice you would expect a hill giantess to have, say, enough of these fucking ogres.
Well,
Wow, that's a mouth on a hill giant.
All right. Somebody roll. Oh no, now it is that was one of our turn. We still have one other. Oh no, that's it. Somebody roll D6.
I did it last time.
4.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, did you say 4?
Correct. I rolled a 4.
Okay. I rolled a 6, so Splitter, you are getting attacked again.
Oh,
This time the hill giant misses you.
in your face, hill giant.
Okay.
I wouldn't badmouth the hill giant.
You just killed my band.
Yeah.
You're not making it out.
All right. A third ogre expires.
Well, they had a good run.
Oh no, you didn't hear that? My microphone just fell off its stand.
No, didn't hear anything fall.
The ogre was hit so hard your microphone fell.
That's right. My microphone said, "Fuck this shit." All right. Yeah. So a third ogre expires, and the fourth one is now getting really crispy as the wall of flame dies down, and standing there, in place of this hill giantess is a pretty beat up half elf druid who
I'm
looks
about
at you,
to take down
who looks
four
at right at y'all and says, "You blew my cover."
That's about
All
the
right,
only thing.
now it's all your turn. It's your turn. So, Timpani.
Okay, can we just like stop all the combat for a second? Because like, where the fuck did you come from? And we don't know anything about cover, and we can talk this out. We just walked through an entire room full of Etten. We were just on edge. Our apologies.
All right, Squitter, you hear like shouting coming from the other room, but you will have your hands full. You and your goats have your hands full.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep on slashing. Here.
I'll make
Wait,
it
what do we
happen.
got? What do we got our hands full with?
You are being attacked by Hill Giant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, just checking. Anyway,
Oh,
because apparently it sounds like it might not be just a hill giant, but I'm going.
Well, you just hear shouting. You don't hear what they're shouting about.
Don't care.
Because,
I'm
you know,
slapping this hill giant with an 18 and an 8 for damage.
You get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, yeah, double slash. Oh, miss. All right. So
So
one hit
an
for
8
8
for, all right,
for 8
for
total
8.
damage. Fear not, hill giant, for if you expire, I shall write a poem about you that many shall admire.
there are fates worse than death.
Goat. Okay. So this hill giant is going to take 13 points of damage from goat, which is enough to kill it. As now, so the goats just have overwhelmed this thing as Mega Goat rips out its throat, and the smaller goat bleats over to where the eye is, and just sticks its muzzle into the socket, because it's a huge thing. It's a giant's eye, and just bites down. It brings its head up, and you see like the eye jelly rolling down its nanny beard.
This is hilarious because the most metal of scenes is happening in the other room, and none of the rest of us are seeing it.
Now see what you made us do, hill giant. We could have talked this out. But no, you had to.
All right.
Hear the faint sounds of a fucking guitar solo and don't know where it's coming from.
That sounds vaguely Swedish.
You didn't tell me there was a black metal band down here. What's going on?
all the fire, and it is a temple technically. Vargs. Yeah. All right, so to the half elf who just looks at you all. You could see she's readying another spell, and she just says, I agree with the drow. Let's just take a step back right now. They're all dead anyway. And you see her visibly relax.
And I come in and
Are we still in combat?
Well, we are unless you don't want us to be.
I mean, I made my plea at the top of it, so it's up to everybody else.
I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna attack. See what she has to say.
this lady just killed my 3 band members. It's like I am obliged to take a stab at her.
Like we weren't going to kill them anyway. That was the entire point, was to use them as meat shields.
Oh.
They serve their purpose spectacularly. You can write sonnets to their death and glory.
What do you mean by blown your cover?
Oh,
I was sent here by Lord Napat.
Who?
Yeah, man. Excellent.
Oh, I see you know.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Not ringing the bell.
Yeah, well, he sent me down here to infiltrate the temple to spy and see how much of a threat they were going to pose.
Now you can say they aren't.
The answer is none.
She pulls out a little like a fetish shaped like a hill giant, and she says, "Yeah, this is a phylactery of shape change. It allows me to. I'm a druid.
Mm-hmm.
It allows me to use my abilities to shape change into monsters.
It's pretty effective.
So the idea was to come down here, infiltrate the creatures down here, and report back. But it's harder than it looks to extract oneself out of situations like this. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to use you. And
Technically, you did.
But yeah. But at this point, I need to make my report. But while you're down here, I'm assuming you're down here for similar reasons. And he takes a look around and says, "You don't look like, despite like the ill-fitting robes, you don't really look like, is it fire cultists?"
Oh.
I just look at Silver. We're new, really new.
We
Nobody
kick
told
ass.
us where to go. We just get lost a lot.
We kick ass for Moradin.
Kick ass for the Lord.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, I hope you get out of here dead or alive.
Oh, as long as there are no like zombie rats involved, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Who knows? So have you I've learned a couple of things that might be able to help you out.
And we have maps that we can show you to help you out.
Well, I've been around, but have
Come
you
on,
been
everybody
into
loves a good map.
Have you been into the Greater Temple yet? And she takes a look at your map and points directly at the 419, right below the demon head.
No, we have not gone to the heart of the demon.
Have you met Hedrick yet?
Who?
That sounds familiar.
Hedrick, he's the Lord God commander of this fucking place.
He's got an angry itch.
Did you say it's got an anger itch?
That's Hedrick. That's Hedwick. This is Hedrack.
Oh, well, I'm glad we clarified that up now.
No, I mean he is like an evil cleric of use, or however you pronounce that. So he probably does have an angry itch or two. Just something that a topical lotion can probably take care of.
Who is Hedrick?
Hedrick's the commander of this temple. He's a pretty powerful cleric of Hyud. The fuck is that guy's name?
Euse?
Ayus.
Gygaxian nonsense?
Ayuz. Ayuz. Well, he's a pretty powerful cleric of Ayuz. He's trying to. They're trying to locate the fungus queen.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, Zugtmoy.
Yeah, she's the
She's,
evil at the heart of
she's-
the temple.
She was banished into a part of this temple that no one can seem to find. So, so there's doors that lead to it. Just nobody can go near them.
Yeah.
Oh, you've encountered those?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it looks like you ain't getting there either. Well, she's been contained, but they're trying to figure out how to break that containment. There's from down here, I know they do an awful lot of sacrifice. The main way is there's the altar in the Grand Temple, but off of the Grand Temple there's 4 gates, I guess you would call them, that lead to. They're not. The way they talk about it is they don't lead to the planes of the elements, but they lead to like pocket planes. I don't know. That's above my pay grade. But they send a lot of sacrifices in there. No one ever comes back. But you'd have to go through the Great Temple to get there. And there's something that's going on behind the altar. But apparently, well, I've seen it. So, Hedrick and his clerics can pass the curtain behind that altar. They have some device that allows them to do that. Anything else, because, well, you know, monsters are curious. There was an ogre who tried to get back there, and the curtain attacked it. So I don't know if it's like some charm or what, but they have a device that allows them to get behind there. But it's neither here nor there. The portals there's a number of passageways off of the Great Temple. I don't know exactly which ones go where, but those are what lead to these extra planes, extraplanar activities. But I think at this point, I'm out of here. Too
Oh,
fucking,
that's too big.
too fucking long. Sick of smelling ogre and hill giant. And well, you guys are here to do anything. I'm gonna go to Hamlet and make my report. I'll let them know that you guys are in here doing this.
Indeed.
Are you sure you don't want to explore further in?
No, I've had my fill of this people.
Quit high.
But
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Any of you do any of you have any wounds that need curing? That's the least I can do.
I'm a little hurt.
Hmm.
Boulders don't
she-
feel good.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
pulls out a sprig of mistletoe.
Ooh, hey ho.
I'm sorry, I'm spoken for.
She looks at you and goes, as if.
No, seriously though. I'm joking, and I really hope my assassin girlfriend didn't hear me say that.
All right, so Tiffany, you can recover 6 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Yeah, same here.
How many spell slots does she have for that?
Yeah.
That was it. Only one per customer.
Yeah, she has 4 second level spell slots.
Well, she hadn't wasted one on that flame wall that torched my band.
I don't feel like that was much of a waste. It didn't get much more metal than what we just had go down. Fucking
All right,
goats eating hill giants in the hallway, fire in the room. That's great.
Squitter, you can also grab 6 hit points back.
All right.
Is anybody else wounded?
I am very wounded.
Oh, yeah.
You can grab 9.
Oh, nice.
And fix my goats.
How
Yep.
how bad are you still, Silric?
Hold on. 9. I am at 14 of 20.
Give me a sec. Looking for my hit points. Okay. Yeah, would I be able to get hit? Pretty please.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me?
Yep, this will be her last one.
Okay.
You can grab 6 as well.
Okay. Thank you.
So she says, look, the first thing you need to do is around here, anything you've killed, you need to get rid of. Because as soon as these yahoos find a corpse, they're going to sound the alarm, and this place will be crawling with oversized, dim-witted monsters. And they'll be looking for you. So right now, man, I don't know what it took for you to get this far, but it doesn't seem like you've done a lot of damage around everywhere. Because they're not looking for you. You see what I'm saying?
We may have nipped a few things before they could sound the alarm.
We've made a
Well,
friend here and there.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, you killed some of them.
but in a place like this, yeah, things die all the time. But if you start leaving, 4 hill trolls lying around half eaten, they're going to get suspicious. So I would, as you go along, I'd be like getting rid of bodies, as stashing them somewhere. The other thing I would do, I mean, this is completely up to you, but from what I can gather, she looks at your map and points. So you were in this room here, 416. If you can get into 417, that's where Hedrick keeps his quarters.
I see.
And then across on the other side that mirrors this, back there is where his lieutenant has their quarters as well. Now, that place is also crawling with ettins and trolls and whatnot. So keep your heads up, but the more you can get rid of down here and disappear, the less you have to gang up on you when you actually get discovered. And if you can take out these clerics, I would suggest you do. A, they're running the place, but B, they're bad news.
You wouldn't happen to know where the key to Hedrick's chambers is?
No, that I don't. Sorry.
You still have your lockpicks there, Baltana?
Yep. Ready to go play.
Well, we'll go check out Hedrick's quarters.
Yeah.
And then that'll be as far as we can guide you back toward the exit. But you probably know your way out.
Oh, I can get out of here. I can definitely get out of here. Do you want me to bring any word to the pot?
Sure. Just tell them where we're at, basically.
Can do that. That is no problem. And with that,
And don't mind Hamlet's new city guard.
she looks at you. She looks at you and says, what do you mean?
Kanye shrug. You'll see.
Okay. Okay. All right. And with that, she turns back into a hill giant. A weird seeing her morph like that without CGI to describe it, because we have to use practical effects here. And she lopes up the passageway or out of 415 and out of your lives. Can leave it there. It's 11 o'clock.
Told you, man, the finger guns work.
Uh-huh.
Pick it up next week.
All right.
All right, let me figure out. Oh, well, before we do the boring bookkeeping stuff, thanks for listening. And thanks for playing.
Mm-hmm. And always remember, never touch a man's battle goats.